Hey, happy day. So, as a nature lover and an organic animal or being, I love in my energy work to always try and imagine myself as a part of nature, as in, if I were a tree, what tree would I be? If I were a flower, what flower would I be? If I were a herb, what herb would I be? If I were a crystal, what crystal would I be? If I were an animal, what animal would I be? A bird, etc., etc. So I've always explored those concepts for myself, just as far as symbolism and totem spirit guides go. And I've in life I've noticed how I've changed my resonance with different animals, and I realized recently, I said to someone that I'm not a house plant, and I had realized that for the last few years I'd been seeing myself, or the last number of years, been seeing myself as a lotus. So growing out of the muddy depths and striving for the light in order to bloom my thousand-fold petals. And uh, I realized recently that I have moved from being that lotus that flowered into being an orchid. And I love orchids because they're easy to care for, and they in that they need very little watering, and with the right amount of nourishment. I just soak banana peels in water for a few days and then water my orchids once every 8 to 10 days with a bit of that. They don't like wet roots, so they like dry roots, and they just like to be receive a little bit of water, and the leaves are always big and green and glossy and shiny, and the stems are long and have multiple beautiful flowers on from time to time, and they really flower very slowly, so they're kind of consistent and persistent and determined, and they always, even when there's no activity with the blooming, they are still always very attractive plants to have around, just for their beautiful dark green shiny leaves. So that resonates for me, and it's just a fun game for you to play as far as energy goes. To imagine, if you were a tree, a flower, an animal, what would resonate for you. And if you'd like to share that with me, then perhaps we can explore that. So let's have some fun with this stuff. Namaste in Lakesh.